As soon as I know I'm good. Okay, we're gonna immediately be getting into story here shortly, but I just need to do one quick thing while we're out here. Wait, what is it now? Deal for the poor? Another cursed love filter? Ah, you're that wretch that insists on dusting my benches, aren't you? No? Then, oh, my new assistant. No, don't bother me with more names. My mind shall be cluttered with trivial details unrelated to academic processes. I trust you busied yourself with the mastery of your discipline. I scant moments to spare on lessons, and I suppose I must invest a modicum of time in your training if you're to be of any use to me. Let's move on to the second fundamental principle of alchemy. Your understanding of this principle will be best facilitated by creating 3 bottles of antidote. For this task, you need to acquire the stipulated number of grass vipers as well as a chunk of salt rock. I guarantee the guild often has the poisonous snakes in stock, so you only need to purchase them from that supplier lass. Ah yes, Esminette. As for the rock salt, I believe she can supply that too, and for a reasonable price. I'd rather suggest seeing her for all the simple ingredient needs, unless you fancy the idea of scrambling in the sand to find them yourself. In any case, I am not terribly concerned with how you procure the materials. What is most important is that you experience this fundamental principle firsthand as you conduct the 3 bottles of antidote. Return to me with the bliss of new knowledge stamped upon your features. Alright, easy enough. So what do I need? I need just 3 rock salt and 3 grass viper. That's easy enough. So nice and cheap too. We don't even need to make them high quality, so we can just go ahead and do this. And voila. Already done. Have you completed the 3 bottles of antidote, as I asked? God's help if you interrupted me for anything less. An excellent result. My precarious protege. I see you've obtained the optimum viscosity without clouding the crimson hue. It will be the most interesting to see how well these mixtures perform on live test subjects. Of course they'll be poison. How else would I gauge the efficacy of your work? But never mind that. What have you learned from the second alchemical principle? You produce a health compound by combining otherwise mundane or lethally harmful substances. Has this not expanded your awareness of what is attainable with this profession? Just as it is possible for a medicine to act as poison in sufficient amounts, so too is it possible for a poison to be utilized as a cure. Your successful creation of these antidotes is evidence of this very fact. Those without knowledge of alchemy would spare not a second glance at the venomous grass viper, but mix its venom with the appropriate amount of rock salt, and people will flock to your door to purchase your miraculous remedy. Study, experiment, and revel work in the most unexpected of places, and desire of substance and rest will become a minor annoyance once you have learned the joys of such discoveries. It is time you've added this amateur mortar to your repertoire of alchemic devices. The mortar is oft referred as a secondary tool, but used in conjunction with the primary tool as the eblick, and you will soon come to appreciate the value in your work. I foresee much practical use for your growing skills, my eager apprentice. Now run along and find a use for your new toy. I have further research to conduct. Okay, so we need to get some other gear, just kind of help out a little bit. Okay, and then we can pick up the next one. I remember your face this time. My most helpful assistant, and it is most fortuitous that I do, for the irksome effort I've expended in grooming your budding skills is about to be rewarded. My mewling subordinates have requested I put aside my personal research for but a moment or two, and shoulder a portion of the guild's workload, even go so far as to force upon me some other alchemist's petty work. What fools to think that I am a sort of guildmaster that contributes in such a mundane capacity. If they wanted an accommodating drudge to head the guild, then they should not have elected me to the post. Gods know there are others about the fontisserie that would have been better suited to the leadership position. It's times such as these that I curse my blood ties to the syndicate. I would personally be content to enshrue such tedious duties in favor of my own work. Which of course brings us to the moment. It is with great relief that I entrust this matter of beeswax to you. 12 lumps of beeswax to be precise. Yes, I knew you'd prove your worth before long. Now to work, to work. Okay, so for beeswax, I need to do beehive chips. Pretty sure she sells those too. Yep. So we're gonna need about 36 of those. Think. And we'll just have that auto make all that. List of my research might progress unhindered by bothersome requests. Speaking of which, have you created the beeswax I asked? Yes, I did. There you go. Enjoy. These will never be used for the Sultana's bedchamber candles, but the quality is passable, I suppose. It is indeed a wonderful arrangement. Perhaps I should pass on to you the mantle of Guildmaster in its vexed entirety. Now, the beeswax you have brought me, as you must surely realize, the purified form of the substance honeybees use to build their hives. Candles are the most obvious use for this refined material, but beeswax may also be used to enhance leather goods, or mixed with dyes to create painting supplies. It is not the most difficult material to create, though keeping the quality consistent for such a large batch speaks well of your attention to detail. I had thought to be content with not more than a convenient lackey at hand, but perhaps with further training. We must somehow supplement your studies, but I am loath to be parted from my workbench. Thankfully, I'm aware of the perfect solution to this quandary. Tradecraft leaves. A selection of alchemic odd jobs should be available to you at the Adventurers Guild. Simply speak with the fellow at the desk. Eustace, I think it was. In any case, you should be provided with an ample opportunity to practice your discipline, even receive payment while doing so. Remember, your improvement is my utmost concern. Okay, we'll grab that. There we go. I'm gonna come over here real quick, and I'm just gonna do these ones. It should push me over to 15, but I'll save that quest for another time. I want to get out to doing more story today. I ran around too much yesterday. What do I need? I need a... And then, so I need this one. Okay, and then last, just gotta make 4 of these.
Okay.
There's some scissors over there.
I just wanted to...
No, it's too stupid. I can't do it. Alright, so okay, we're done with that for now. Let's go ahead and Dragoon. We're gonna go into Falcon Nest now, I believe. No, we're gonna go to Tailfeather. Hey, how's it going? Hope you're having a good night. You placed the bait. Good. You're doubtless curious to how the trap works. It's really simple. The mushroom you brought induces drowsiness in chocobos. This will allow us to capture the birds without risking causing them injury. Far gentler than pitfalls, wouldn't you say? Alright, I guess I was already pretty much done with that quest. I got another one over here.
Stupid bitch!
You okay?
Yeah, I'm saying tipped over my coffee thing over here. So I moved over there to pick it up and then I dropped it.
Oh no.
Stupid bitch!
Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. It's okay.
There's no way in the Seven Hells what I saw was right. You see, last night I was taking a stroll after a few pints and stumbled upon some ominous-looking ruins. Of course, ruins are pretty common around here, but what I saw ain't dragons. That's right, dragons. 2 of them with great big wings and fire in their eyes. I ran straight home at the sight of them. My memory's a bit hazy, but if it were dragons I'd seen, we'd all be in danger. Can very well go back to there myself, but well, I almost hate to ask, but do you think you could trapeze on over to the ruins for me? Mark the area I was wandering around on your map. Okay, do I have anything else going on? Okay, so I had to go over there shortly, but where is this spot? Okay, it's right here. Alright, I think that's kind of the last thing we have to do in terms of side quests. And then I'll get started on doing plot. Yeah, I'll actually be continuing the Dragon War that's supposed to be going on.
Let's put a pause while you go kill monies.
Look, it's very important I work on my crafting jobs, okay?
Is it? That choker was worth all those townspeople dying.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but you got a nice choker done. Oh, you ready, you ready.
Okay, so how do I get up there? Let's see. There's gotta be... this is so fun to navigate.
Can you not fly yet in that world?
No, not yet. Dragon War only waits for the Warrior of Light. The entire world waits on the Warrior of Light. What's...
Is he here yet? No, no, you're like, don't worry.
Hey, I know there's a giant-ass war going on that's gonna, you know, end the entire planet, but you know what? A Valentine's Day event's going on. I gotta get my chocolate.
He's good. He'll come around. Don't worry. Wanna play some Jim Rummy?
You see two dragon statues. The craftsmanship of each is exquisite. It's easy to say how one might confuse them for the real thing. Nah, I'll be fine. Doing PvP right now? Nice. I don't think I've touched that too much. In all my years of playing it, I don't know, I've just...
Scary.
That's scary, I just never done it.
It was better than you. God.
You're back? Do you see the dragon's statue, you say? Maybe I should go easier on the ale. There's sort of these ruins up north were built by heretics. Even going near them might have people doubting your allegiances. Well, since there's no real dragons, I guess there's nothing to worry about. Now that I know what sort of place it is, I'm sure to give it a wide berth. Okay, is there anything here that I could really use? We got a necklace that's 125. I guess it's a little bit better. I'll take that. Okay, are we done with... Are we done? Yeah, I think we're done. Cool. We can do plot. I'm only doing it for the armor set. It's suffering. Good luck with it. I'll have to do it eventually, because if there's anything that's achievement based, the completionist in me is gonna want to do it. Okay, so we should just be able to go here, and then we'll be at the bath. Where is that one? You have the Naka eggs. Tasty, juicy Naka eggs. Yep, there you are. Enjoy. Yes, thank you for these eggs. The texture is irresistible. We could eat 1,000 of them, but 5 will do for now. We cannot understand your liking for Naka eggs. They are disgusting. You have bad taste. We cannot understand your dislike for Naka eggs, but this is what it means to be of the non-mind. We smell the fruit, and it makes our mandibles itch. Oh, so sweet and so soft. These fruits are amazing. Thank you, generous hunter. We can't understand why you like this fruit. The smell is disgusting and the texture is worse than disgusting. We pity you. Your life is poorer for your bad taste. But that is well, for it means more fruit for us. Being non-mind is not always bad, we think. Reason, Ventura. Do you know the melee? They wandered the forest. We would like you to kill some. We'd ask you to kill... why would you ask them to hunt melee? You cannot eat them. They are far too tough. We don't want to eat them. We cannot eat them. Not one part of them is edible, but those evil creatures stop us from gathering food. They interfere with our hunting. Please kill 4 of them. It would make our lives much easier. Alright, it's easy enough. We are Vath. We are the non-mind. We do not hear the one-mind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will. And you have a quest as well, it seems. Hunter, we have another request for you to make. The Locathans are on the far side of the river. Their meat is delicious. Please bring us some of the delicious meat. We overheard your conversation. The Locathans' meat truly is delicious. But that you would try to keep it to yourself, we think it's not fair. We were not talking to you, Hungerer. We do so miss hearing the thoughts of others, but you are right. It's not fair. Very well, Hunter. Please bring us 3 flanks of delicious Locathan meat. Okay, some more quest. Yay. What do you have to say? Put your ideas from your minds, generous hunters. If we meet with our god, then he will have your souls. Surely you are not so generous as that. You wish to meet our god? Offer yourself as sacrifice, and soon you will be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. You are the generous hunters, yes? Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all Vanth to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more. We are very fond of Neka flesh. Yes, the meat of young Naka would make a fine repast. Okay, we're gonna get more?
Yeah, over to more little creatures.
Alright.
They deserve death.
They do. They're in my way. Everything in my way deserves death. So he's just about ranked up, which is nice. Pretty sure I have some other quests that are in this area. Okay, it's over by the actual guys that we're gonna be fighting anyway, so we'll save those. How much stuff do you have to do for the gear for PvP? Just out of curiosity. there's these guys. Oh, what's going on? I'm not getting frame drops, so it's on my internet. All of those are done. We'll say, like I said, I'll save those two because we're going to be heading that direction shortly. And then we should have the first Primal we got to fight, which will be nice. Actually, I kind of forgot his name. Oh, I am dropping the ball here. Yes, whatever. We'll find out what it is here shortly. You have the delicious meat? Yep, there you go. Enjoy. Yes, this is it. The meat is very good. You brought us very good meat. I cannot wait to eat it. Yes, the smell of the meat is very good. We do not remember the last time we saw such fresh, juicy meat. In the one mind, only warriors are fed meat. But for one such as us, to be able to eat meat, whenever the mood takes us, there's a very real advantage to being of the non-mind. Thank you, Hunter. You are a strong ally. When we fight, it is only to hunt food. It is a waste to hunt that we cannot eat. We would only grow hungrier. You are right. Hunting melee is pointless. They taste terrible. They're tough and dry. You'll find yourself picking splinters from your mandibles for days afterwards. Alright, whatever. We've had to enjoy the knock of flesh. Have you been out hunting yet? Another gift for the Vath. So unexpected. Yes, you will have more of we will have more of the words you strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. The senses of the one mind are enmeshed by the overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Alert one Nath, and the whole hive is alerted. To reach our god undetected is all but impossible. The Vath are wont to allude to a certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I'm beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. From what I understand, the king-like overmind sits at the center of the Nath society, and presides somehow allows its subjects to communicate without need of word or gesture. These Nath, the one who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the One Mind, and it was all by their combined will that the Primal was summoned. Those who reside in the smaller hive, however, are the Vath, or the Non-Mind, who, for reasons that yet escape me, seem to have been excluded from their telepathic bond which connects their Nath counterparts. Thus are the Vath ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions, and of the nature of their own god. In summary, we've wasted our time. Not so. Perilous though it may be, the Vath did furnish us with one certain method of approaching the Primal, as sacrifices. Should we allow ourselves to be captured in the environs of the colony, the Nath would bring us before their deity to make an offer of our souls. Forgive me, but let us be clear about what it is you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourself unto what might generously be termed their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul? Aye, that fairly well describes my plan. You would join me in this endeavor, will you not, Lions? Judging by the giant risk you took to prevent the summoning of Saint Shiva, you are not a man to err on the side of caution. Would that I could fight at your side, Warrior of Light, but the power of the dragons is no protection against primal influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Alphanode. Then it is settled, Alliance. And you and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance to the colony. Once the hive is roused, we will feign a brief show of resistance and allow them to take us prisoner. Alright, wait. Oh, god damn it. There's more side quests everywhere. We were attacked by the Nath from the One Mind. We fled in a hurry. We left behind our Wayne. Our Wayne is full of goods. We must recover those goods. The goods are very precious. Very, very precious. But the Nath may be waiting. Generous Hunter, you are strong. Could you recover our goods for us? We were attacked at the riverside west of Lost Esk Nath. Our Wayne should still be there. Please recover our precious goods for us. Alright, alright. Since it's right there in Tailfeather, we can wait on that, and then this is by the dragon one. We'll grab that when we head back over there. For now, we'll just grab all of these. The hunter becomes the Qua. I wonder what that is. It might be one of the ones I need for the Aether Current. So I should still have a shit ton of those. Nice. Did you actually win, or I don't know if it actually counts as like if you can lose it if you still get what you need. Let's see, 157 yalms to the southeast. Okay, so that's got to be in there somewhere, which is okay. If I lose, I still get XP for what I'm doing. Yes, okay. We'll go in there in a minute. I want to grab this thing on the other side of the river. Thank you. How much PvP do you gotta do for your full set? Okay, we might as well kick this off. Intruders, your lives are forfeit. Sure about that? I don't think you know who you're messing with. Need about 18 to 20 more PvP matches for the XP I need. Okay, that's not too bad. This is gonna be annoying. All right. Oh, I mean, really don't need much of a taxi at the moment, because I'm going to be going into this plot here in a bit. No, I appreciate it all the same. Let's see, we grabbed that. Great. What am I aiming for now? Wait. Did I actually go speak to Yasala? Yeah, I gotta go speak to her. Fuck. Damn it. The Overmind must now be aware of our intrusion. Let us press onto the hive and ensure that our hosts have our hosts unabated attention. Alright, and when we're out here, we might as well keep an eye out for... because I believe the Aether Current is somewhere around here. I think that's it. Yasala, you got anything to say? No, it looks like it's for just further in. Okay, it's easy enough. What's... okay, there it is. Nice. Okay, so there's one more somewhere in the world, and then the rest are hidden behind quests. 1,421 yalms to the northwest. God damn. It should be sufficient. If we did not have the host's full attention before, we surely have it now. Our audience with the Primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray advise me once you have steeled your mind for the battle to come. Lord of the Hive. You are prepared then. Alright, time for plot. You gonna finally do your Dragonborn?
Eventually.
No, you said you were gonna do it.
I know, I keep putting it off.
Hold there, lions. When next the Nath come, we will offer no resistance. Surrender, intruders. There is no escape. Enough. We surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your god. Seem eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before their lord, pray leave matters to me. If what I know of summoning rituals hold true, I shall be well placed to act. Mark the sounds of the river rushing through the ravine behind us. Passing loud, is it not? Imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape should we need to withdraw temporarily. But if you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused. Alright, rounds of proceed forward.
Now we have but to wait.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
He comes.
Such a cool design for a primal.
Kenobi.
All strength to the colony.
Hello there.
Speak, and I shall listen.
Dork.
We have captured intruders, and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Nathlands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquest of the Nath concern thee so, Elizem? Mayhap thine unkind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight. Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath. And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold Master of the Blade, do accept thy challenge. But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you?
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
Always like this scene.
thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven? A warrior, then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
So now that we have that unlocked, hopefully we're not waiting too long. Go ahead and take that off. There we go. Join that. Cool. About 10 minutes, it says. We'll see how truthful that is. Go over to Tailfeather, pick up that quest. Yep, okay, so this is one of the 8th current quests. One of my men were attacked by a chocobo. I might think that's a common story, but with all the hunting we do, I'm told this one was unnaturally big. Of course, the size doesn't matter. We can't be having our query stalking us. That's why I'm planning to capture the beast before it harms any more of my men. I know you are a reliable handler of the birds. That's why I need you help tracking it down. Think you can lend old Marichamp a hand one more time? If the prospect piques your interest, it'd be best to start off by asking the leaders of my camps what they know about the monster. Come back and share your findings with me when you're done. Oh, is this the one where I gotta go through? Oh, damn it. Okay, this sucks. These camps are just a pain in the ass to get to until you can fly. From the way I heard of it, one of the hunters was attacked unprovoked and got knocked unconscious by a single kick. Never heard of a chocobo doing that. See that cage there? Blasted Chocobo pulled the door right off its hinges. Most like it was trying to rescue the bird inside. Always fun playing this waiting game. But I guess it's a good opportunity to knock out all these side quests out. So I guess I can't complain too much. The bird ain't scared of us hunters, I can tell you that much. It's rare one of us comes away from the encounter with it unscathed. You know what? Just gonna go here. I got the money, so why not? Seems that Choco's been stirring up trouble all around the forest. While you were gathering information, I checked out the traps set up around Tailfeather, and none of them left but scattered straw and broken wood. Can't say we've ever dealt with a problem like this one. Might be that this Chocobo is taking some kind of revenge on us hunters. These acts are a means of provoking us. By all accounts, the Chocobo is stronger and more clever than the rest. I'm expecting capturing won't be an easy feat. It seems that Wild Chocobo has it out for us hunters, and when one of our kind gets something like that in its head, ain't no way it'll ever be fit for riding. The only choice we have now is to put the bird down, rare as it might be. This job requires all hands I've got, and you've proven to be a stout ally to us hunters. I want you to go along with the best trackers and find where this monstrous Chocobo lays its roost. The whereabouts of the Chocobo won't be a mystery for long, let's see. A broken trap was discovered in the vicinity of the Wolm River. That'd be a good place to start our search. Wait time 6 minutes. I don't believe that for a second. That was close, but I'll be all right. Don't let the bird get away. Follow it. Where are you at? There you are. Never seen such a fight in a chocobo before, but now it's all over. Suppose, don't worry about me, I can manage my way back to camp in a bit. Could you go ahead and tell the chief, though? And just because I'm lazy, we'll go ahead and teleport over there. What? You gone and done the deed already? I'm disappointed I missed the fight, but I'm glad to see that you and my men are still in one piece. Chocobos are smarter than they look. If they start attacking people like you and me, we've got no choice to put them down. It doesn't give me any pleasure, but it's got to be done. Shame I'm not rolling on my white mage right now. So I'll probably make this a lot faster. Hunter, do you have our cargo? Yes, this is it. Delicious algae. We collected it as a gift for our special Vath. You are fond of her, very fond of her, or we are fond of her. So the Nath were indeed lying in wait. Treacherous Nath, thank you for slaying them. You have given us not just our algae, you have also given us our revenge. Read the muskets. Yep, there you go. Thank you, Hunter. With these we can arm ourselves and defend ourselves. We have the same blood as the Nath, but even we find it utterly unnerving, the way they think there's one, the way they move is one. It's hard to imagine us as the same people. Do you have the Dravanian clay? I do. Thank you, Hunter. This will be enough. Dravanian clay is a special kind of dirt. Dirt from deep beneath the smoldering waste. The Nath combine it with their saliva to make a thick, sticky substance. It's perfect for constructing nests. Were you looking for work, Hunter? You've come at a good time. We work for you. We would like you to bring us some materials. To the south is a place called Axe Thrine. There are craters. In these craters are yellow pebbles. Please collect 4 yellow pebbles from these craters. Please collect these pebbles and bring them to me. Alright. We thank you again, Hunter, for the weapons you've collected, but the weapons alone will not be sufficient. They are useless without fire sand, and our fire sand supplies continue to dwindle. Please fetch us more fire sand. At Loft S. Nath, there are bags full of fire sand. Please fetch us 3 of these bags. Greetings, generous Hunter. I would make another request of you. Please gather 3 bunches of silver dew and bring them back to us. Silver dew is found near Tailfeather. There stands a raised level west of Tailfeather where the plant grows. Gather the plants there and bring them back to us. Okay. The Nath grow bolder. Their incursions into our territory grow more daring. They're starting to become too much for us to deal with alone. We do not have enough warriors and so cannot patrol the area of Strained One. Please go there, inspect the area, and make sure it is safe. If you see any Nath, kill them. Okay, and there's another one over there somewhere. Fuck. Okay. So what am I looking for? Oh. There you go. So the next quest is going to be over here by Tailfeather. And then... Am I actually going to be able to get up there? There we go. So how do I... Reason and plot. And there's another quest over there. There we go, finally. Okay, let's see if I can actually learn this fight, because I don't remember doing this at all. It shouldn't be that hard, it's just it's the normal version of it.
Furious in the glory of combat!
Okay, so we're in a good spot. Ooh. I got fucked up at the end there, but, you know, still.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
That's right, get fucked, nerds.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you. For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor. At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Ever since we first fought, I've seen you draw upon the full extent of your powers, and never from afar till this day. You're a marvel to behold, Lions. Well, this time we rejoin our companions. They'll be eager to hear our tale and to continue our journey. Yeah, that's great, but since we kind of in this area now, I'm going to go ahead and finish these quests as well. Might as well, since we're right here. Okay, so it's gonna... The last one should be by over Axthrine. This might be a little rough. Where are we? Who are we? You are awaiting our orders, but we cannot hear our orders. What should we do? We do not speak with fleshlings. We have no choice. What should we do, fleshling? Please ask someone for us. If I have to come back here, that is going to be so annoying. Okay, so we gotten the first Primal of the area done, our expansion done. Let's see, I don't know how much we'll actually get to get done today. Maybe we'll, because we're still gonna go to the dungeon before we get to the next area. But I got a little bit of time, so maybe we'll at least get to the mules, maybe. You have the silver dew. Yep, I do. There you go. Thank you, Hunter. Now we can feel safe. The smell of burning silver dew the smoke it produces is unbearable to dragons. It will keep them away, making Loth Ostvoth safe for a time. The Nath you described sounds to be awakened, to have found the gift of self-awareness. This is good news. We have a new sister. Hunter, please instruct our new sister to come here, to Loth Ostvoth. Those detestable one mind. They come here. They target our young ones. Generous Hunter, I beg you, give us justice. Make them suffer as we have suffered. One iron drone, one hail drone, and one forager. Kill one of each. We do not seek justice against any one cast of one mind. What we seek is justice against the very one mind itself. Okay, so at least I'll be heading back over there anyway. Okay, what do you got? Our stores of fire sand grow low. Once depleted, we'll be almost defenseless. The amount of fire sand should suffice for quite some time. Thank you, Generous Hunter. Thank you, Generous Hunter. The one mind have never been able to understand a non-mind. To them, we are as impurity to be eradicated. It is thanks to the storyteller that Loth Ostvoth exist. It is thanks to Loth Ostvoth that Voth exist. That we are who we are. We cannot suffer to those to lose Loth Ostvoth. I've recently heard back by one of our scouts the Nath are gathering supplies in a smoldering waste, intending to launch incursions against us from here. This creates a hazardous situation for us. We need your help, Hunter. Take this flintstone and locate their supply wagons, somewhere between here and Nath Hive. Set them alight, reduce their supplies to ashes. It's no easy task, but you have proven yourself capable. Alright. Yeah, the Pebbles, Hunter. Yes, I do. There you go. Thank you, Generous Hunter. We waste no time. These stones are used to make Nath fire sand. Our Nathic fire sand. We grind the stones to mix well with our... Actually, we would prefer not to go into details. Lions. Lady Yasale. Thanks to 12. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious that the Vath never mentioned this name, and you are quite certain that he kept his word. There was honor beneath his savagery. That we survived this encounter was a miracle. A miracle must attribute to lions. Never did I doubt you, Warrior of Light. Unlike some, you were gone so long that Master Alphinaud here nigh lost his wits with worry, fretting like a maid for her sweetheart he was. Astidian, was that truly necessary? Not truly necessary, but certainly true. Ahem. What matters is that the Primal is banished and our promise fulfilled. We shall return to Vidnov here without delay. Lest you forget, this was but a means to secure an audience with the worm race Velgar. Nidhogg's minions will not be halted by idle chatter. Come now, we must make every moment count. You are unkind, Astidian. For all his experience and intellect, Alphinaud is still but a boy. And you have more things for us. Oh my god, can you never stop giving me quests? Okay, and this gives us our last one for our quest current. Well, maybe not the last one, let's see. No, there's one more that I have to go, that's over by the dragon, so that's fine. Shall we be on our way to Axthrine then? I would not have the dragons think that we have forgotten our bargain. Okay, and so what are you? The naming of Vath. Great Hunter, we are honored that you would return to our humble hive. There is something which weighs heavy on my mind, very heavy. We have a newcomer to Ostvath. He has not yet proved himself useful, so he has no name. So determined is he to find his place that he left the sanctuary to forage the forests of the east, but he has not returned. It's been difficult of late, very difficult. We've grown hungry and food remains scarce, though one might have seen to that. This nameless one means well, but he is highly curious with his newfound senses. This makes him vulnerable. The forest is a domain of the hunters. His intentions may be misunderstood, for men have not the means to tell Vath from Nath at a glance. Will you not lend us your assistance in finding him? Will you travel to the hunters of the east and ask if they've seen him? Kind hunter, generous hunter, you have our gratitude. Please make haste, so the weight of our mind can be lifted. Okay, so now we'll actually start the beast tribes of these guys. We'll go ahead and do that in a minute, but I want to grab these ones down here. So there's another one over here, and there's a third one. Awesome. Alright, so you didn't have to fight anything there. Yeah, I don't have any allowance because I already spent it all earlier today. But that's fine. Not mine. Come on. I was talking... So, as I was saying, the non-mine, so there are others, other Nath like me. We understand we shall go there now. We must, or we will be destroyed. Thank you, kind fleshling. So let's head over to Tailfeather. Yes, we are a nameless one. Are you sent by the storyteller? Tell your hunter friend to release me at once. We are not of the One Mind. We are Vath. I don't care if you're two-handed Bandersnatch. He isn't going anywhere. I'm detaining him for stealing our resources. Normally I'd say we are more lenient with the Nath in terms of territory, so as long as they don't hunt in excess or attack us. But this overgrown Vilekin comes and gobbles up all the geisha greens we laid in our traps. Enough bait to keep a drove of chocobos sated for days, gone with nothing to show for it. So hungry we were, we couldn't help ourselves, unable to hunt, unable to forage. We are no different from the parasite. If only we could find a way to release ourselves. What a pitiful way of life. Well, if you insist. You misunderstand. Spare us our life, it's all we have. Aye, spare it we will. Stop tormenting the poor creature, Grimald. He doesn't know any better. We aren't savages, but we aren't charitable neither. You have to pay us back for the greens you ate, and seeing as you don't have anything on you worth of value, so you have to work off your debt. Last I checked, we're running a mile low on arrow shafts. Harvest me some milia branches and we'll call it square, eh? Very well, release us and we shall do as you say. Of course, I ain't fool enough to let him go off alone. I'd ask to see that you see to it that the beastman don't flee from his debt. And if he does, I'll have every hunter from here to 100 throws after him for thievery. Understand? We are free. Much appreciated, Hunter. Now then, to the smoldering wastes. That's not too far away. I need to go around here. Well, then the storyteller must be waiting for us. We make for Lost Astvath. You must keep your word. Yes, we know. If we flee, we'll never be able to move freely. To non-mine independence is all. If we take too long, the hunters will sure to come after us. Kind hunter, will you help us? We would not ask you to bear the entire burden. One sapling should be enough. We'll gather the rest of our own. Oh, was that not it? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, we had to fight one of those. Please don't. Please don't. Really? Okay. Heavy the branch. Many thanks for this. Let us return to the hunter's camp and be done with it. Oh, call me a Chocobo's uncle. I'm impressed. You need more than your debt called for. These branches will make for fine arrows. We usually got to send a whole party of hunters together this much. Well, with the melees thrashing about and a Nath lurking in the brush. Even with those scrawny arms and legs, you've proved more useful than I thought. We were useful? I would say so. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back with so much, or to come back at all for all that matter. We too will be honest. We thought to flee, but this hunter persuaded us to stay. But we were useful. I said you were, didn't I? In fact, I tell you what, since you brought me more than a fortnight's worth, I'll even throw it a small reward, a sack of geisha greens to take home to your kin. A reward? You mean more of these tasty greens for being useful? We tried to find a way to be useful at Loth Astavath. We tried, but we could not find our purpose. Well, we hunters aren't like to turn away an extra pair of hands, beastmen or not, and we've offered fair pay to adventurers willing to take on more dangerous tasks. Ain't that right, Lions? Adventurer. Those are those who would travel to the wilds on their own accord, risk life and limb for all the sake of these rewards. Such excitement, such fortune. We want to become an adventurer. Can't say I've come across an adventurer who requested geisha greens as a reward, but we'd be willing to compensate for honest work. If it's food you're after, I'm sure we can arrange some spare cuts of meat too. More country greens and juicy flesh, enough to feed our colony. We will relate us to the storyteller at once. Okay, so now we can go back there and turn everything in. And hopefully we can get back over to the dragons. You do not disappoint, Hunter. We are glad that you have returned unharmed. We cannot thank you enough. With the staging point destroyed, we should be safe from attacks for some time. We should use this opportunity to strengthen our defenses. Thank you, Hunter. We appreciate what you've done. The One Mind now knows our pain. It's enough revenge for now. Those you slew were likely not the self-same Nath that attacked us. It makes no difference. The Nath are all the same consciousness. You would have attacked a part of which attacked us. We are non-mind now. We think clearly now. We left the hive and we want to go even further. We want to see the realm. We have the non-mind. We are independent. As independent creatures, it stands that we ought to be free. Lost Vath is not like Lost Nath. You may leave at any time. It is no prison. The Vath all live free. We owe the Vath a great debt of gratitude. Hunter, could you help us? We need 3 hippogriff skins.
Do something nice. Murder creatures.
Thank you, Hunter, for bringing our nameless brother back. We hope he was not a burden on you. He is no hunter storyteller. He's an adventurer, and we are a burden no more. Look what we have brought you. Such strange-looking plants, yet they have a delightfully bitter taste. We have other good news. We have found our purpose. We will become an adventurer, too. We work hard. The hunters promise us to reward us with food. Food for the colony. You mean the hunters of the East? We thought it's safer to limit contact with them. They give you such delicious rewards? You have done well, Nameless One. With your newfound purpose, we will ease the hunger of our brothers and sisters. But trading with the hunters will not solve all our woes. Much more is required for our survival. Yes, much more. Our colony is falling in disrepair. We need metals for our defenses. We need clay for walls. The One Mind knows this. They seek to impoverish us. A few of our non-mind brothers tried to steal such things from Lost Nath. They never returned. The Overmind rages at what he sees as boldness, even though we are mere leeches partaking of tiny drops of their blood. Tiny drops. Even leeches do not loathe their own host as much as we. It is shameful that we must still rely on the One Mind to survive. You can rely on us, Storyteller. We shall travel the realm and offer our service in exchange for resources. We'll bring back precious rewards from beyond. Travel the realm? You mean to cross the hunter's borders to lands beyond, Nameless One. It is too dangerous. Fear not. It is what adventurers do. To explore unknown lands, meet their peoples, obtain greater rewards, strengthen the colony. You speak strongly of your purpose. Very well. Should you succeed, we can sever ourselves from the One Mind completely. We can truly be our own masters. But do not become a pest. Seeking work where there is none, the hunter may take offense at your eagerness not to obtain rewards. How will you know when your services are required? An adventurers guild, a place to exchange information and gather requests from others. Nameless One, no such place exists here. If you think the solution of yours, you must start your own. But I'm certain you will not be alone. Some of our brothers and sisters still want for purpose. Seek them out. An adventurers guild. There is much to do, but first we will introduce you to our brothers. Come, come. This is Stick Peddler. He peddles sticks. He lost his connection with the Overmind near the same time we did. There was one other, but we do not see him. You mean the Kenai? He saw shadows fly across the colony. He was hungry and said he would hunt the shadows east toward the river. He could not have gone far, for he fears the water, fears it much. He could not cross the river unless it was near the bridge. Why does Vath know to avoid the bridge? For ferocious dragons often lurk near it. Could it be that they were the shadows the Kenai saw? Brave adventurer, could you check the bridge while we search the area for the Kenai? You could be in trouble. But do not slay the dragons if you see them. Dead dragons are invite reprisals. We will lend you one of our Kongamoto. We have fitted it with a contraption which sprays a putrid smoke which irritates but does not wound. Yes, irritates. We got too close to it once. Most irritating. The Kongamoto are unaccustomed to fledgling riders. If you fall off, talk to Stick Peddler. He will help you get back on. Alright, easy enough. Burns, I don't like this game anymore. Why do you do this? These dragons are annoying. Alright, we're good. Yeah, we're good. It just looks so weird when it's on the ground. It doesn't look like it should support itself.
He's trying so hard.
He is Kenai. He named himself for that he never tires of discovery. He returned to the hive soon after you departed to search the bridge. We are grateful for your assistance. We enjoy exploring the lands near the colony, but we were careless in our search for curious things. Our neighbor's brothers tell us he will open an adventurers guild in Lost Osbath. It was not long ago he was too yearned for purpose, and now we will gladly join him in his mission. As a side, the Kenai will help us find many opportunities for adventure. Many opportunities. But our guild is not yet complete. We are unsure of the actual trade of adventuring, how to find things, how to fight things. We cannot do without experienced teacher. Kind adventure, will you teach us your ways? Click, click, very well. Wonderful, wonderful. From now on, we shall call on you as the master of our craft. Master, leave the construction of the guild to us. The Kenai will be on the lookout for our hunter friends and any requests they may have. But there are a few adventurers to carry out the task now. Very few, in fact. Only you. We are hoping you can show us how it's done. The story told us he is most pleased with your deeds to the colony. Consider us friends, and from now on, let us work together for the guild. And now that we have found purpose, I, shall be nameless no longer. As long as I am so deft at arm and adventuring, I shall call myself Deft Arm. Just in time too, because I just got done with the Primal quest of A Realm Reborn, so... The nameless one is now called the Vath Death Arm, and the Adventurers Guild is now constructed in the Lost Osbath. The Hunters of Tailfeather are now clients of the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, we will start that tomorrow. I can actually get some glacial greens, which is great. You know what? Here, you can have all that. We have a new brother. He is lost. We hear his voice. He is lost near X-Thrine. South of X-Thrine, please find him. Please help him. Please guide him to Loth Osvath. Okay. We already started at 3, which is nice. I don't know what it goes to. Actually, we could probably find out real quick. Achievements. It's under quest, right? And then we go to tribal. It looks like it goes to 7. Hey there. How you doing? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and continue where we need to go, because I want to be able to fly. It'll make this so much easier. Just gonna go 600 yalms to the north, which I think is just basically right past X-Thrine. So we'll just do that and we'll grab the rest of this. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Nath? Nay, my friend, we return in triumph. By Lion's hand we have was the beastman god Lord Larvana laid low. In his overconfidence, the Primal swore to withdraw his followers from the land in the events of his defeat. A promise we believe he will keep. The Nath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain, then. How didst thou contend with his biting blades? But that particular matters not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of Morn, and there shall you find Halo, the altar of which we shall begin the ascent to the summit of Some All. Be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not take lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. We shall not disappoint you, Vidnofnir. If memory serves, the caravan of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb. I sense a great power within you. Yes, you have a suitable adversary. Our younglings must learn the hardships of battle. You will find them just beyond the tower. Go and hold nothing back. I think I messed this up. I think it's the one down. It's not even letting me. Should be seeing it soon. There we are. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Som'al's summit for thee and thy companions. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcomed. To my kin, this mountain is revered as a holy ground. It's the resting place both of where you, the minions of Nidhogg during your ascent, for 'tis certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We are grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidnofnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep your stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. Astinian? The way is open. Let us not tarry here. A moment. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers that await us? Teal'c herself is said to guard this peak. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher. Need I remind you we come here to parley of peace. Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture. It's for their sake that I go now to speak with Race Velgar. But I said nothing of Teal'c. Should the opportunity present itself to rid the people of one of our deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as a dragoon. You are beyond redemption. We will accomplish nothing by bickering. We are to meet with Race Felgar. Our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked and avoid conflict wherever possible. What other choice do we have?
The mom exploded.
Alright, so now we have some all. We're gonna go ahead and transport down to Axthrino so we can get that last flight quest done.
Hey, Dragon, you have to wait. I gotta be both of you.
You know what? We might as well queue up for it. Let's see. There's that. Some all. You don't understand. Man is not fit to battle with dragons. Nevertheless, I will do as father asks. And to beat up whelps. Gotta beat up baby dragons.
No, it's
They deserve it.
baby.
They deserve it.
They're just being babies.
We were told to beat him up by their parents. How dare you do such a thing to Kamaga? You may have beaten him, but your game ends here. Yeah, their parents told us to beat him up.
Zoro.
Trickery is this. Now that you make a mockery of me and my brothers. so the younglings have learned their place. Do not worry, my intention was not to foster ill relations, but to teach. The younglings grow too prideful, doubting the strength of man. But thanks to you, they now understand. Your fight with the younglings was impressive. I watched closely, and your power intrigues me. Do battle with me, and the younglings may see a more proper battle. I'm certain Calm Kerr will observe and learn from your example. Alright? Wait, do I not have flying yet? What? Hold up. Oh, I won't have flying until I actually do some all. Oh, that's dumb. Have you tasted the flesh of, my acid? My brother tells me it's the most delectable creature, but I had the strength to hunt them myself. If you encounter my acid outside the tower, would you bring me their meat? Bring me 3 chunks of their flesh. I wish to know what they taste like. Alright, well, there we go. Well, we're getting some decent money out of this, at least. Much more than I was getting before. Oh, that's great. Okay, so we get about 60,000. I guess that's decent experience. Okay. I never understood how that fight went, but I guess they added those now. So let's see, we have... no, we're gonna not... No. Nothing for us. Okay, whatever. Tiaman, consort of Nidhogg, we beseech you, grant us... Oh, never mind. I don't get to read that, apparently. As I thought, blind to reason like all the rest. If you would see our mission to its conclusion, we know what must be done. Such rage and rancor. Is there truly no other way? Why are they showing up? Oh, actually, maybe I could have run with them. Now that I think about it. I have to check that out. Lions. It would seem Thielman was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby. What is happening? Nidhogg, he roars. He knows we are here then? His fury bleeds through the eye. Fear not, I am yet my own master. But the damned worm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. Thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end?
To the peak of Som Al, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years, they came.
Now we're in the churning mist. Ah, damn, it almost gave us enough to level again. Alright. You're so close. Actually, I want to see one thing. Duty support. Okay. I am tempted to see how that works. We have reached it at last, the peak of Somal. It is said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. I thought it was cold in Kothras, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters. Okay, now we got Travanian forelands that we can fly. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Race Felgar himself. What manner of creature is that? Lions, do my eyes deceive me, or was that a Moogle? My understanding that they only dwelled within the Twellswood. I certainly never expected to see one in the Churning Mists. If a Mool does live here, however, he may know where Raise Falgar makes his lair. Quickly now, before we lose this creature completely. Okay, but before we do that, I got some stuff to do. So we're gonna attune to this. We got some quests to finish up before we go any further. First thing we'll do is we'll clear up the map. Yeah, I was kind of thinking it wouldn't give us credit because we were outside, but yay. Don't have to navigate those, the caves. Now that we have that done, we've mapped out the whole realm. We're gonna just knock all this stuff out. Where are we? There are wyverns everywhere. We are scared. This place is scary. We wish for a safe place. Let me guess, you want me to beat up the dragons for you? There you go. Actually, I did want to try this out real quick. So this might be the last thing I do. So, let's see. I come in as Dragoon, she'll be the tank, Academian, and Dragoon. I want to see how this works. The Wyvern is dead. We feel much safer, but where should we go? Should we not know what... We do not know what to do. Las Asvath? We will go there. We will join our brothers. Thank you. I want to see this. Okay, so they move with me.
with you.
Okay, so they actually talk inside in these dungeons too.
Shiva, aid me!
But we're not getting any money like we did when we did it with a party. So that's the one downside. That is the downside, but honestly, I don't know if that's really that big of a deal. It's not like we got a shit ton of money for it in the first place.
Your guard is down.
did not come all this way to cut down overgrown weeds. Jesus. I guess this is kind of a good way to learn the mechanics because the NPCs are programmed to do what's not needed for the fight.
Away with you! Focus. Release! Taste my lungs!
I actually like this. I didn't want to do it before because they didn't have like named characters. It was just like a random group, but I'd run dungeons with all the main characters. That sounds fun. I don't get that much experience. I think the first time we got it was like almost double. So it's like, that's probably the major downside to this. What are you still fighting? Heels are like onto armor. A thick hide won't spare it from my lance.
I will end your struggles.
Excuse me, Estinian? What are you doing?
Away with you! Your guard is down.
Shiva, aid me!
Taste my lance!
Fighting the dinosaurs?
Hmm?
It's a dinosaurs.
There's a dinosaurs.
Fighting
I
the
have my
dinosaurs.
pride.
It's in our way.
It's not dragon.
It's in our way.
Dragon.
It's in our way.
Shiva, aid me!
We kill everything in our way. Oh shit. Nice.
Focus. Release!
Okay, so 2 bosses down. We just have the 1 more to go. I'm gonna get some decent experience out of this, but I think I still wanna. I think I'll, if I have the option, I'll run it like 1 time. Cause I want to see what there's like any additional lore stuff or see how they react. But I like getting money for my kills and better experience.
Away with you! Focus. Release! Know your folly. Away with you!
No more wrong.
Here, we could probably skip this cutscene because it's going to be the same as last. Alright. We see anything interesting with this one? You could flee now is the time. Dare intrude about the sacred mountain. My jaws shall run red with the blood of men. Abandon our mission, don't be absurd. Okay, that was kind of fun. I won't lie. I liked it. I liked the back and forth of all the characters. Let's get ourselves into a rested spot, and then I'm gonna call it there. Does Axtrine actually rested or no? If not, we can go to Tailfeather. It's not a big deal. Always breaking shit. You need my attention that bad? Okay, it is rested. So we're gonna end it here because we've been going for 3 hours, and just gonna give myself something to eat, and then maybe I play a little bit of lobotomy tonight, and then just a quick little one. But I actually feel like we made some progress today, so can't complain.